I was just a girl. This was a whole separate thing. That's not bad enough. Check this out. I don't want to call them all little, because there was only maybe one photographer out of the three of them that I liked. One was creepy, one was rude, the other one there was one that actually had the most vision out of all of them. I didn't mind working with that person. She even, give it away, but she even got ticked off at how things were going, how things were rolling, and so on and so forth. Because she would set up shots and everything of how she wanted things to be, and the other two fools just follow in behind her, snap, snap, snip, 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 snap, snap. Didn't change nothing around, didn't come up with nothing original. You had one person coming up with an original thought. Now, here's the catch. Let me tell you what got me pissed off. It was the second day, as in the second week of everything that's supposed to be happening. I get there to be about the booth. One, I'm working on this chick that just got her eyebrows done. I'm just, feeling my way around this and whatnot. And she's doing like all of this crap, waving me away like this, while I'm trying to, clean off her face and whatnot. And I'm thinking about something, what's wrong with you?
Don't do anything up here. I just had my eyebrows done.
So you could have said that before I touched your face. I'm doing all of this stuff like I'm so damn fly. She almost got knocked the hell out of that chair. But I stepped back. I was like, okay, whatever. I bet she's about to clean up the rest of her face or whatever and let girlfriend come back in and do whatever. Because, like I said, girlfriend almost got knocked out of that chair. Now, I'm not a violent person, but you're not going to be doing all of this. Talk to me. Okay? That was like 1.5, 1.5 right there, whatever. Woo. Photographers are new. Models are new. I don't know none of these people from Adam's Alley Cat. This other week, we're supposed to be learning how to do all this different stuff. Theatrical, what we need for film, what we need for television, photos, runway, woo. It's not working like that. We're looking at photographers the second weekend. We barely put anything on anybody's face. We're just kind of like painting as you go. Here we go, paint by numbers. Chicken Boo was up to talk about photographers waiting. I need to hurry up. Excuse me. For the amount of money that I just gave to you, my hard-earned money, we've only been at this 2 days, one Sunday and another Sunday, and the first Sunday you weren't even here, so we had to push things back. I'm already taking off my job and losing money as it is to be here in the first place, hoping that I get something out of it. I mean, granted, I'm not even getting a portfolio out of this. I got to call photographers and get my disc or my pictures myself. Come on now. So, another photo shoot. By the time we were done with this photo shoot and everybody was there, I was ready to clock somebody. I tell you why. The other chick, she could get most of her stuff. I couldn't get all of them. So I got the basics of what the guy behind the counter was telling me that I needed. He said, get your powders, get your foundation. Everything else will come. He's like, do you have any eyeshadow that you can use at all that you don't use on yourself? That you don't use on yourself. I'm like, yeah, I have some. I've got plenty at home that I haven't used. Now, granted, we're not talking about like no one said to me yet how things work, like with pigmentation and all this other kind of stuff like that. This is one of them learn as you go kind of processes, because I always wondered, even when I did flip through magazines and I could recreate looks, I always wondered, why did they fade? Or why didn't the color pop like it was supposed to? Or sometimes I would do certain things where the color would stand out, and other times it didn't. There are basic things that I still did not know, and that's all fine. And yes, I came in the first day because of the ad that I saw. One way or the other, I'm thinking, sometimes you think you have an idea of what it is that you're trying to do, or you know exactly what it is that they want, and you don't. You really don't. And I didn't. So I elected to take the workshop when she offered. So told me how much it was, and I was like, okay, well, I had a little bit that I could work with, so I did it. I signed up. I just didn't know what the hell I was signing up for. That's the only problem. So I get to the site. It's at this huge house. They got all these rooms. Stuff looks like it's still under construction, renovation, remodeling, whatever you want. I mean, it looked more like flip this house than an actual scene. I mean, it wasn't debris all over the place. It just looked like it was going through some major changes and they were just finishing up, or something. I don't know. Whatever. So the other chickie poo is already there. She's got, we're there at the shop and everything the same day. I can only get for so much. She's getting some of everything. We're talking about powder, foundation, lipsticks, eyeshadows, basic stuff like this, concealers and so on and so forth. I walk away with powder, foundation, and concealer. That's all I could get at the time. I had a couple of palettes of things at home. I cleaned them up and took them with me. Then she's up there talking about, like tear out sheets of stuff that, interest you and so on and so forth. Now, I would love to show you what I did tear out, but I will tell you, it involved feathers and a lot of different techniques and stuff that I was really still not familiar with, and things that I could actually try now and probably get away with because I know a little bit more. And I'll tell you, part of the reason why I know a little bit more about what it is that I'm trying to do is between the makeup magazines that I had subscribed to, going to that shop on my own and asking questions, and watching YouTube. Watching countless videos of everybody and their grandmama how-to on YouTube. Plus whatever I had taught myself over the years since I was 9. Okay? That's when my mom gave me my first tube of lipstick. So that's how long I had been playing around with makeup. By the time I was in high school, I could pretty much do the same thing that they did in the magazine. And I figured out my own ways of trying to make stuff last through the years after that. Especially like when I got my first jobs and so on. It was like, I figured things out on my own. That's all I could do.